Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 863 of the Crypto Corner podcast. Crypto Corner was recently named one of 14 of the best crypto and blockchain podcasts by the site Your Oyster, that's Y-O-R-E. Oyster. You can check out this list along with a write-up about Crypto Corner over at youroyster.com/blog/best-crypto-podcasts. For news today, HIVE has shared its June production figures, NILE has formed a new subsidiary, and Equinix has announced the launch of a new crypto ETN. But just before we get into the news today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Right, so HIVE Blockchain Technologies Limited, which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker HIVE, has announced the production figures from its global Bitcoin and Ethereum mining operations for the month of June. Highlights include the production of 278.5 Bitcoin, 2,542 Ether, as well as an increase to 2.24 exahash of Bitcoin mining capacity during the month. The company's executive chairman, Frank Holmes, said, quote, "HIVE is experienced in managing the recent volatility since we were the first digital asset mining company to go public back in 2017 and have experienced both price surges and massive downdrafts or crypto winters before and have strived to maintain a strong balance sheet of Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is completely unlevered." End quote. Holmes went on to say, quote, "We are seeing the great unwind of highly leveraged proof-of-stake fintech companies that represented themselves as modern crypto lending platforms. This unwind is causing selling pressure in the crypto markets at large. We see how the abuse of leverage without regulation, which is endemic in proof-of-stake projects, causes volatility. We believe imprudent crypto cowboys have created a situation akin to the long-term capital management crisis of 1998, yet this time without a Federal Reserve to bail them out." End quote. NILE Holdings, Inc., which trades on the NYSEAmerican under the ticker NILE, has announced the formation of a subsidiary called Alt Energy LLC, which is itself a subsidiary of NILE's Alt Alliance, Inc. NILE's founder and executive chairman, Milton Todd Alt III, explained, quote, "The formation of Alt Energy is the result of a long-term goal to partner with an experienced, competent team to extract oil in a location known for large oil reserves. We have confidence in the team at EQOS and White River and believe this is a great opportunity to allocate capital towards oil and gas projects. White River has successfully completed numerous wells, including a directional well in the Austin Chalk Formation of Louisiana. As we gather data from our drilling projects and third-party studies, we plan to provide updates to our outlook on these initiatives." End quote. And for those curious, Alt here is spelled A-U-L-T. Lastly for today, Equinix Limited, which trades on the NASDAQ as EQOS, has launched its first crypto-linked exchange-traded note, or ETN, on the Deutsche Börse Xetra exchange. The Equinix Bitcoin ETN, according to the press release, provides direct investment exposure to Bitcoin via an exchange-traded, physically backed product. Jonathan Farnell, the CEO of Equinix, said, quote, "The launch of our debut exchange-traded crypto investment product is an important milestone for Equinix as we strive to build a world-leading and highly trusted crypto company. We are pleased our prospectus has met the discerning standards of BaFin, that's Germany's Federal Financial Supervisory Authority, to be eligible for listing on the Xetra exchange." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.